Hello, everyone. As promised, here is the story as to why there was a large smattering of applause when I said that we changed our offertory affirmation this past Sunday. So when I first started at Celebration Center, they teach us in ministerial school to not change everything all at once, to come in, to get to know the congregation, to build rapport, to find out what they're already doing that works. Because, for me especially, my congregation was thriving in a lot of ways. So I didn't want to change that much. But at the same time, I came in as the senior minister of a congregation that I had never been a part of pre-COVID-19 pandemic. I had never been to an in-person service with them. They were online only when I joined. And I had to got to bring a community back to in-person services, or to hybrid services. Really, we're not going back anywhere, right? We've moved forward into this new realm of hybrid services that I didn't know that well. So there were a lot of things that were just kind of naturally needing to be changed. So I made it a very strong point to keep what I could the same. And so when we came back to in-person services, I did a lot of digging, and I found the offertory affirmation that they had been using before they went online from the pandemic. I didn't like it that much. I didn't think it was that great, but whatever. It's this community. They're vibrant. They're alive. Obviously, it's working for them. So I just assumed that this was the offertory affirmation that they used forever and ever and ever. And so we used it for what? I've been there a year and a half. So we've used it for about a year now, right? We returned to in-person services in July of last year. So we've been using this offertory affirmation for a year. And finally, in the practitioner meeting with my practitioners, they said, "Can you please change that offertory affirmation? We are so sick of it." And I said, "Well, yeah, I was keeping it because I thought that's what y'all wanted." And they said, "No, we change it every few months. It's always alive and shifting. And meanwhile, I'm over here trying to keep something the same so that everybody feels comfortable. And they're over there going, 'Oh my God, why won't this minister just change this offertory affirmation? We're so sick of it.'" And we all had this big laugh about how it wasn't any of our favorite, that we liked it, but it was definitely time to move on. So then it's taken me a little while to find one that I like, and we'll keep it for a while, and then we'll change it again, because apparently that is what this community does, is not have an offertory affirmation that they've used forever and a day, but rather change it out. And so it was just such a beautiful reminder of expectations and assumptions in community, right? And how this one thing that I was trying to do for them was, they were all wondering why I wasn't doing this other thing, because I had this an assumption of how they operated, and they had this expectation of me on what I was going to do with this. And it was just really hilarious. And it was also such a beautiful reminder to speak up, because I didn't know that I had that assumption. They didn't know they had that expectation until we had a conversation about it. And so often we think that people are doing something to us, but when we have a conversation, we realize that maybe they were even trying to support us, and they were just doing it in a way that wasn't working for us, but they thought was what we wanted or needed. So sitting down and having that conversation in community, we all had a big laugh. And again, on Sunday, when everybody burst into applause when I said that we have a new offertory affirmation, because apparently y'all have been waiting for me to change this offertory affirmation for like 6 months, and I wasn't getting the memo. So anyways, this Sunday is going to be an amazing service. I'm just going to be in the audience. We have Irina Kurashevitz as our host this Sunday, and we have a special guest practitioner from the Ukraine, and Reverend JJ Giudici will be here speaking to y'all. It's gonna be amazing. Lynn's going to be on music. So I so invite you to join us on Sunday. It's going to be an awesome service. I'll be in the audience watching along with y'all. Love you.